Looking out at the Pacific horizon, F minor blues, the cold wind rising. Just another day on the concrete stage. Flip the page, let the wisdom guide the rage. Underneath the palm tree, shadow of the struggle. Every youth on the block learned the art of the hustle. We saw the gold chains turn to heavy iron chains. Looking at the sky, trying to outrun the rains. I witnessed the rise, I weathered the fall. Spit the testimony, standing 10 feet tall. No shortcuts on the path to the truth. Paying back the dues for the sins of my youth. This is the concrete wisdom from the Pacific shore. We seek the truth, and we open up the door. Ride with the bass, let the G-Funk play. Finding our peace through the dark and the gray. We rise up, we don't fall down. Design a maze, but we find the key. Conscious mind floating over the industry. F minor chords speak of trials we survived. Keeping hope burning where the hopeless lived. Never sold my soul for a momentary shine. Rather leave a legacy through the sands of time. Speak to the kids with the fire in their eyes. Teach them how to soar, how to claim the skies. This is the concrete wisdom from the Pacific shore. We seek the truth, and we open up the door. Ride with the bass, let the G-Funk play. Finding our peace through the dark and the gray. We rise up, we don't fall down. Keep the fire burn. 88 beats of pure truth. West Coast, we out.
Yeah, 92 beats per minute on the west side. Keep it bouncing, representing. Yeah, groove, check it out. Cruising down the boulevard, G minor in my head, bumping that heavy 808. Forget what they said, got that high pitch flow, riding on the beat so clean. Slickest lyricist that you have ever seen. Hydraulics dipping low, we touch the ground and rise. Palm trees shaking under sunny west coast skies. With the funk in my veins and the rhythm in my soul. Keep the wheel spinning, that's how we roll. Bounce to the G-Funk, bounce to the track. West Coast style, yeah, we never look back. Bounce to the G-Funk, feel that bass. Put a smile on your face. Yeah. From Compton to the Bay, we keep the rhythm tight. This 92 BPM is rocking through the night. Shuffle hi-hats, ticking like a pocket watch. Step into the party, everything is top notch. They hear the sound wave whining from a mile away. That signature sound that we love to play. No screaming needed, just a laid back rhyme. Chilling in the sunshine, having a good time. Bounce to the G-Funk, bounce to the track. West Coast style, yeah, we never look back. Bounce to the G-Funk, feel that bass. Put a smile on your face. Yeah.
Yeah. Step on these cold court steps. Watch the wax melt on the concrete. The streets remember. Candles burning on the corner where the shadow stands, flickering on cracked sidewalks, tracing out the plans. Sirens paint the night in red, a recurring theme, waking up the children from a fragile, stolen dream. I walk these alleys like a witness to a holy war, counting for the souls that ain't walking through the door. No gold chains can ever weigh what these memories hold, a heavy legacy of stories that remain untold. Survival ain't free, you paying sleeping in scars, trying to find a piece of heaven underneath these cold bars. The streets remember every promise that we made and broke. The streets remember every promise that we made and broke. Survival ain't free, we carry life inside the smoke. Yeah, the streets remember. Look at the faces of the children playing on the curb. They translate the violence without saying a single word. The court steps are dusty, the judge is looking down, but the true indictment lives in the silence of the town. I put my hand upon the brick, I feel the ancient heat of every brother who was swept right off his feet. Survival is a burden, but it's the ultimate proof that we survived the storm to speak the bitter, heavy truth. Survival ain't free, you paying sleeping in scars, trying to find a piece of heaven underneath these cold bars. The streets remember every promise that we made and broke. Survival ain't free, we carry life inside the smoke. Yeah, the streets remember. Yeah, survival ain't free. Every corner, every crack in the pavement. They got eyes, they got ears. The streets remember. Keep breathing, keep witnessing. Still here. Yeah, focus your mind on this one. 88 beats of pure reality. Under the street lamps where the shadows stretch tall. We speak the truth, or we don't speak at all. Concrete grows heavy when you carry the block's weight, chasing down a future past the locks on the iron gate. Survival wisdom written in the lines of my palms, seeking clarity and peace inside these heavy street psalms. They build the walls high, but the vision goes further. Looking at the sky, asking what we're here working for. No shortcuts on the path of self-respect. We pay the price in full, demanding back what they neglect. Keep your head up, watch the corners where you turn. Every single bridge you cross is lessons that you learn. This is conscious rhythm, West Coast state of mind, leaving all the temporary madness far behind. I seen the cycle spin around like a ceiling fan. Hard to break the mold when they already mapped the plan. But consciousness is power, keys to your own cage, writing down our history on a brand new golden page. From the harp to highway, the struggle stays the same. Don't lose your inner spirit just to validate a name. Stand tall, plant your feet upon the solid ground. Listen to the wisdom in this heavy hitting sound. Keep your head up, watch the corners where you turn. Every single bridge you cross is lessons that you learn. This is conscious rhythm, West Coast state of mind, leaving all the temporary madness far behind. Stay awake out there. Keep your mind sharp and your vision clear. F minor truths, 88 beats of life. We out. Once again. Cruising down the block, G-Funk on the spin. Slide with me now. Rolling down Crenshaw, top drop low. Got that G-Funk sound pumping on the stereo. Hit the hydraulic switch, let the front end bounce. Living life easy, counting every single ounce. Golden State sunshine, warming up the leather. Me and my crew, yeah, we stick together. Got the synth whining high, matching my stride. Nothing but smooth waves on the seaside ride. We keep it bouncing from the left to the right. West Coast swinging in the middle of the night. Yeah, we doing it right. Underneath the palm trees and the neon light. Cool, calm, collected with the shades on my face. 808 thumping rattles in the trunk space. Pass by the corner where the homies all chill. Living out the dream, yeah, we keeping it real. No stress in the air, just a breeze from the bay. We do it like this each and every single day. Rhyme so slick, make the whole street lean. Pure West Coast, if you know what I mean. We keep it bouncing from the left to the right. West Coast swinging in the middle of the night. Yeah, we doing it right. Underneath the palm trees and the neon light. Yeah, just ride to this. Keeping it smooth. West Coast style. We out. Yeah. Under the street lamps, felt the weight of the pavement. Listen close now. The concrete remembers every shadow we cast. Looking for a future while we outrun the past. These blocks are built on promises that always turn to dust. Where a brother gotta question who he's really gonna trust. I saw the cycle spinning on the corner of the avenue. No manual for living when they constantly damage you. We trade our golden years for the nickel and the dime. But the spirit is immortal, standing past the end of time. Heavy shoulders carry all the truths of the block. Waiting for the morning, but we're frozen by the clock. I gotta walk the path and speak the word to keep us whole. Gaining the whole world, but never throwing down your soul. We rise up through the shadows in the cold gray light.
Holding on to heavy truths and fighting for the right. Yeah, we carry the weight. Straight through the golden state.
I write the testimony of the ones who couldn't speak. The hidden strength for survivors when the daily grind is bleak. We see the sirens flashing, making patterns in the sky. Another brother falling and we never asked him why. Because the answer is written in the lack of opportunity. We need to build a fortress to recover our community. It's bigger than the money and the pride that we displayed. I'm searching for a light to guide us to a better day. No room for hesitation when you're standing on the line. Elevate the mind state, redefine the design. From the ashes of the hustle, there's a lesson we can teach. Bringing wisdom to the places that they said we couldn't reach.
We rise up through the shadows in cold gray light. Holding on to heavy truths and fight for the right. Yeah, we carry the weight. Trickles all the way.
Keep your head up on a journey. Nothing. Truth remains. West Coast. Conscious state of mind. Yeah. We out.
Yeah. Look at the streets, man. Cold concrete under warm lights. Just trying to find some peace of mind in F minor. Let the story paint the picture. Yeah. I watch the shadows dance across the boulevard at midnight. Another brother searching for a beacon in the dim light. We grew up where the palm trees cast a complicated shade. Countless promises we broke and heavy dues we paid. The corner store is humming with the spirits of the block. While 90 beats per minute ticks the universal clock. They tell us to survive, you gotta keep your chest plate locked. But I'm just trying to feel the pulse before the rhythm stop. These streets will teach you how to read between the lines. Searching for some hope inside these troubled times. Under West Coast sky, we try to clear our minds. Yeah, we try to clear our minds. The asphalt holds the heat long after daylight fades away. Just like the heavy words we never got to say. I carry heavy burdens of the ones who couldn't cope. Writing poems on the pavement with a chalk made out of hope. They want a catchy hook, but I would rather give you truth. The echoes of the avenue, the struggles of the youth. We standing on the edge of what is wrong and what is right. With G-Funk in our souls to help us make it through the night. These streets will teach you how to read between the lines. Searching for some hope inside these troubled times. Under West Coast skies, we try to clear our minds. Yeah, we try to clear our minds. Underneath the neon of the stars, walk your path, yeah. Yeah, rolling through the west side, under the sun. You know how we do it. Cruising in G minor. Let's go. Top down on the blue highway. 808, pumping my way. Wine and synth up in the sky. Top down on the blue highway. Keep it cool, never ask why. Shuffle hats, keep the rhythm tight. We shining bright in the daylight. Bouncing in the low rider, high and low. West Coast style, watch the wheels glow. Under the heat, we just let it roll. G-Funk sound taking control. Hydraulics hit, then we lean back. No mistakes on this clean track. Chris snare hitting so precise. Roll the dice, yeah, the view is nice. G minor groove, driving the street. Unmistakable bounce, feel the heat. Bouncing in the low rider, high and low. West Coast style, watch the wheels glow. Under the heat, we just let it roll. G-Funk sound taking control. Hear that whistle blow. Yeah. Keep it steady now. Just riding the wave. You know how we do it. Yeah. Look at the horizon. The sun sets, but the truth rises. Listen close. I walk the block where the shadows tell the history. Survival is a math and we struggle with the mystery. They sell a dream, but the price is your integrity. I build a fortress of truth for my legacy. Concrete grows, but the spirit must elevate. We watch the clock while the system tries to speculate. No shortcuts on the path of the honorable. Stay awake because the mind is vulnerable. This is the weight you carry on the West Coast. Chasing the light when the night hurts the most. Keep your head up, stay true to the foundation. One mind, one voice, healing a nation. They buy the silent treatment, but my words are heavy. Stand firm at the gates of the broken levee. It takes a village just to raise up a single mind, but we get lost in the gold that we try to find. Look in the mirror, tell me what is a man worth before we return to the quiet of the red earth. I speak for children who are looking for a way out, beyond the corner and the trap of the self-doubt. This is the weight we carry on the West Coast, chasing the light when the night hurts the most. Keep your head up, stay true to the foundation. One mind, one voice, healing the nation. Keep the truth alive, no compromise. From the soil to the sky, West Coast structure. Peace.
Yeah.
West Coast ride with it. Bounce down, ride it to the beat. Let the talk box sing.
Cruising down the boulevard of G minor. No one doing this slick game any finer. Got the hydraulics jumping on the block. Hit the switch, make the front end rock. Nasal flow, spinning tight on the wire. Spitting that West Coast absolute fire. 808 shaking up the concrete floor. Playful swagger, keeping them wanting more. California knows the way. Rolling all night and day. Let that talk box play. Let it play. Groove the G-Funk way. The G-Funk way. Sunset and orange in the rear view mirror. Now the bass line bumping even clearer. Chris Shuffle hats ticking on the beat. Got the whole neighborhood heat on the street. Nasal tone bouncing right on the pocket. Got the ignition key ready to lock it. Keep it rolling in the Golden State. No delays, yeah we never late. South California knows the way. Rolling all night and day. Let that talk box play. Let it play. Groove the G-Funk way. The G-Funk way. Yeah, keep it bouncing. Just ride out to this talk box, sing us home.